Stand down, team. I'd wager we're not looking at an attack. No need to pick a fight. Jedi are usually quite reasonable. So, what brings you out today? A disturbance in the Force? Oh, or the seductive call of the dark side? My reputation precedes me? I'm quite tickled. Talos Strelick, at your service. Welcome to my humble expedition. I know what you're thinking. What dastardly evil could they be unearthing here? The answer is less sinister than you might assume. We're studying the Temple of Sacrifice. Or parts related, anyway. In hindsight, I realize that isn't helping my case. A device intended to feed power to a Sith Emperor through offerings of the living. No longer functional after the fight with Revan. The temple was created by the Emperor's design, much like the Eternal Empire. I suspect there could be shared elements in the technology. We're working to exhume functional samples, but the Massassi make the work quite dangerous. They are ancient Sith, bred into hulking warriors through the alchemy of Exar Kun himself. A wondrous anthropological find, were they not so bloodthirsty. With your assistance, I think we could gather what we need before departing. Wouldn't take a day, even. That's the spirit. Here are the locations we should search. I'll be right behind you. Strange. There are pieces here that shouldn't be found together. Very strange. The time periods are completely at odds. In any case, an investigation for another day. Let's continue with our present... Centuries old. Sometimes I forget the kind of being our Sith Emperor really was. Without the Force, these mechanisms simply wouldn't function. Ooh, did you feel a shiver down your spine too? There. More elements that don't belong. Almost finished. I've identified one more sample to excavate. There. That should do it. We should return to camp before any of these pieces are damaged. Ah! I haven't been on an excavation quite this thrilling since my old master vanished. Never a dull moment when it comes to Sith archaeology, you know. You were a great help. These specimens should be more than enough to conduct the necessary tests. So, this alliance of yours, it requires individuals of learning and conviction? Then it sounds like the perfect lot to throw in with. Truth be told, the Empire doesn't have its heart in that fight yet. I'll begin preparations to depart the Yavin system forthwith. Exciting times lay ahead.
Commander, while Brunmark's penchant for rending and violent destruction is admittedly impressive, both for the primal intensity of his conviction, as well as the astounding efficiency and savagery of his expression, and while life has consistently shown me that brilliance and inspiration can come from the most unexpected places, and while I believe that a broad diversity in knowledge, perspective, and biology is a key strength of our effort, I cannot help but to have some measure of concern over the likelihood of this individual deciding on a whim to try and slaughter everyone within arm's reach. Very well, I shall trust your judgment and give him a chance to demonstrate whatever brilliance you see in him. Though you will understand if I keep him well away from the rest of our research team, and possibly under guard. I suppose, if nothing else, you never fail to add interest to my day, Commander. I should return to my art. Commander, I wanted to share my gratitude over your recent recruitment of Talos and commend your insight. In truth, we have sorely needed an individual more specialized in ancient knowledge and the more force-oriented technologies. Sadly, my genius lies elsewhere, and as these types of technologies form the foundation of so much within the Eternal Empire, it has been a consistent stumbling block for us. However, Dr. Drellick's insights have already started to break down these barriers to our progress, and I delight to imagine the inevitable breakthroughs that will soon follow. In fact, he was just speaking to me about the thesis for his doctorate, an in-depth analysis of an ancient race known as the Deshad. Fascinating work. Apparently, these creatures could siphon and consume Force essence. Imagine what might result if the mechanisms behind this ability could be properly researched and understood. Could we create some sort of fixed or even portable biotechnological platform? Some sort of force dampening or consuming field, or perhaps an explosive or warhead-like delivery platform? The possibilities. So myriad it is dizzying. I must be alone with my thoughts. Such inspiration must be captured.